What if I told you that one of the fastest growing businesses in America can be launched with less than $50,000? You might do a South Park dance in celebration, but most entrepreneurs don't know where to start. Therefore, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a six-figure food trailer business in your first year. Hey there, future food trailer tycoons! Welcome back to Catalizo, where we break down big dreams into bite-sized action plans. If this is your first time here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on turning your ideas into income. Today, we're diving deep into the world of food trailers. I'm going to walk you through how they've revolutionized small businesses, why they're perfect for entrepreneurs like you, and exactly how to go from idea to reality. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap to launch your food trailer business, from finding your niche to serving up your very first meal. We'll cover identifying your unique selling point, effective marketing strategies, scaling tactics, typical costs, and challenges you might face along the way. So let's get cooking. Every great food trailer starts with an irresistible concept. Let me tell you about my friend Carlos. He spent years working in fancy restaurants, mastering techniques and flavors, but he was tired of the late nights and wanted to be his own boss. The problem? He didn't have $500,000 to open a restaurant. One day, while making his grandmother's secret recipe tacos for friends, someone said, "I'd chase you across town for these." That's when it clicked. Carlos realized he didn't need a full restaurant. He could start with a food trailer focusing on his family's unique recipes. But here's the key question. What makes your concept different? Start by solving a pain point. Maybe your city lacks authentic Ethiopian cuisine, or perhaps you've created a vegan version of a classic comfort food that tastes like the real thing. Take Kogi BBQ, for instance. They didn't just sell Korean-Mexican fusion tacos, they created a movement. Their unique selling point wasn't just bold flavors, it was the excitement they generated by using Twitter to announce surprise locations. People would literally chase their truck across town just to get a taste. The combination of innovative food and innovative marketing created a phenomenon. So pause the video right now and think about one thing that makes your dream menu stand out. Maybe it's a family recipe passed down for generations, a cultural tradition you want to share, or even a quirky theme that catches attention. Got it? Great! Now let's talk about how to get people lining up at your window. Now that you've got your concept locked in, let's talk about getting people through the window. We'll approach this through the story of Mia, who started her churro trailer with amazing product but zero customers. Mia's first challenge was visibility. She tried traditional flyers but barely got any response. Then one day she posted a slow-motion video of cinnamon sugar falling onto her freshly fried churros on TikTok. By the next morning, it had 50,000 views. She immediately leveraged this momentum by showcasing more mouth-watering visuals and behind-the-scenes prep. But Mia didn't stop there. She reached out to local food bloggers and invited them for free samples. This partnership with local influencers created a ripple effect as their followers became her customers. She also hosted pop-up events at local breweries, creating a win-win situation that built buzz for both businesses. The grilled cheese truck followed a similar path to success. They became famous not just because of their gooey sandwiches, but because they created urgency through limited-time offers and surprise locations. Another great example is the Halal Guys. They started as a single cart in NYC and now operate globally because they stayed true to their roots while listening to their fans. Here's what worked for these successful food trailer businesses: creating visually stunning content that's shareable on social media, building partnerships with complementary businesses, creating loyalty programs that turn first-time customers into regulars, using limited-time offers to drive urgency. Raise your hand in the comments if you've ever driven across town for amazing street food. Let's see those hands. Once you've nailed your launch, the next step is to grow sustainably while keeping your customers loyal. Let me tell you about David and his artisan ice cream trailer. When David started, he had just 3 flavors. His trailer was busy, but he noticed customers would come once and not return. When he asked why, he discovered they wanted more variety. So David expanded his menu based on customer feedback, adding a new flavor each month while keeping his best sellers. But David also understood that great food alone isn't enough. He invested in excellent customer service, training his team to remember regular customers' names and favorite flavors. This personal touch transformed casual visitors into dedicated fans who would bring their friends. As demand grew, David faced a choice: open a brick-and-mortar shop or expand his mobile business. After careful consideration, he decided to add 2 more trailers, allowing him to be at multiple locations simultaneously without the overhead of a permanent location. Look at the halal guys again. They listened to their customers' cravings for bold, flavorful meals and turned a simple cart into a global empire. They mastered the art of consistency. No matter which location you visit, you know exactly what to expect. This consistency, combined with their willingness to evolve based on customer feedback, created a recipe for massive scaling. I'm curious, what do you think is the #1 key to keeping customers loyal? Is it quality, service, something else entirely? Drop a comment below. Let's get real for a moment. Starting a food trailer business isn't free. It requires careful planning and budgeting. I want to tell you about Laura and Rob, who learned this lesson the hard way with their gourmet burger trailer, the Duke's Roadhouse. Laura and Rob were passionate about using organic, locally sourced ingredients. They invested $45,000 in a beautiful custom trailer with top-of-the-line equipment. But 3 months in, they were struggling to break even. Why? They underestimated their ongoing costs and hadn't factored in seasonal fluctuations in their business. On average, the initial investment for a food trailer business can range from $30,000 to $75,000, depending on various factors. Here's what you need to know. Your trailer itself will be your biggest expense. Used trailers start around $20,000, while new custom builds can run up to $100,000. Most entrepreneurs spend $40,000 to $60,000 for a mid-range setup that balances quality and cost. Equipment is next on the list. Depending on your menu complexity, you'll spend between $5,000 for basic appliances to $30,000 plus for specialized setups. Laura and Rob spent extra on their custom grill, which was worth it for their concept, but they should have budgeted better for maintenance. Don't forget licenses and permits, which typically cost $1,000 to $5,000 in most areas. But here's where Laura and Rob got caught. Premium locations can exceed $10,000 annually. Research local regulations early to avoid surprises. For marketing and branding, set aside at least $1,000 to $3,000 for designing your logo, building a website, and running ads. This is not where you want to cut corners. Your brand is what makes you memorable, but here's the kicker. Hidden costs can sneak up on you. Things like fuel for your generator, maintenance repairs, and seasonal fluctuations in sales can eat into your profits if you're not prepared. Laura and Rob had to adjust their pricing strategy early on when they realized they'd underestimated ingredient costs. To avoid similar surprises, create a detailed budget with a 10 to 15% contingency fund to cover unpredictable expenses like emergency equipment repairs or sudden permit fee hikes. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of stress down the road. Now let's tackle a question I get all the time. Should you start with a food trailer or a food truck? Let me share a tale of 2 entrepreneurs who took different paths. Meet Jessica and Miguel. Both started with $60,000 and the same concept: gourmet grilled cheese. Jessica chose a food trailer while Miguel went for a truck. 5 years later, their businesses look very different. Food trailers typically cost 30 to 40% less upfront than trucks. Jessica spent $50,000 on her trailer and $5,000 on a tow vehicle. Miguel's comparable truck cost him $80,000, eating up more of his initial capital. But here's where it gets interesting. Miguel's truck earned about 20% more daily because he could chase events and office crowds. Jessica, however, enjoyed better profit margins. With lower fuel and repair costs, she kept 25 to 30% of revenue versus Miguel's 15 to 20%. Let's break down the numbers. For startup costs, Jessica's food trailer investment ranged from $30,000 to $140,000 total, while Miguel's food truck required $65,000 to $212,000. On operations, Jessica spent just $200 to $500 monthly on fuel for her tow vehicle, while Miguel's heavy truck engine consumed $400 to $800 per month. Her annual maintenance costs were $1,000 to $3,000 for tires and hitch systems, compared to Miguel's $3,000 to $6,000 for engine repairs and transmission issues. Even insurance was cheaper, $1,200 per year for Jessica versus $2,000 to $4,000 per year for Miguel, due to higher liability risks. However, Miguel did see higher average daily revenue. $1,000 to $2,000 compared to Jessica's $800 to $1,500. But Jessica's profit margin of 20 to 30% beat Miguel's 15 to 25%, and she reached break-even in just 12 to 18 months while he needed 18 to 24 months. So if you want a faster break-even, a trailer might be your match. But if you're willing to wait 2+ years for potentially higher lifetime profits, a truck could pay off. Still unsure? Drop a comment below, I'll help you decide. Running a food trailer isn't all sunshine and tacos. Let me tell you about Raj, who faced every challenge in the book during his first year in business. Raj launched his Indian street food trailer in a city already crowded with food trucks. Competition was fierce, and initially he struggled to stand out. After performing extensive market research, he discovered that while there were many food trucks, none offered authentic regional Indian cuisine from his hometown. By narrowing his focus to these unique dishes, he found his niche in a crowded market. Then came the weather challenges. During his first winter, Raj saw business drop by 70%. Rather than give up, he partnered with local breweries and event spaces for indoor pop-ups during bad weather. This not only solved his immediate problem, but opened up new revenue streams he hadn't considered before. Navigating regulations proved to be another headache. Raj found himself lost in a maze of health codes, zoning laws, and parking restrictions. The solution? He joined a local food truck association that helped him understand compliance requirements and even introduced him to an affordable consultant who specialized in food trailer regulations. Finally, Raj faced staffing issues. The fast-paced environment of his food trailer led to high turnover initially. By investing in proper training and creating a positive work culture that included profit sharing, he built a reliable team that stayed with him through the ups and downs. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger. As Taco Bell demonstrated with their Sidewalk Carts initiative, creativity and resilience can turn obstacles into advantages. All right, dreamers, it's time to take action. Our journey together today has shown you that starting a food trailer business isn't just about great food. It's about finding your unique angle, marketing creatively, scaling thoughtfully, understanding your costs, and overcoming challenges with resilience. From Carlos finding his unique selling point in family recipes, to Mia mastering social media marketing, to David's smart scaling approach, to Laura and Rob's financial lessons, and Raj's triumph over obstacles, each story illustrates a crucial aspect of food trailer success. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and share it with a friend who needs a push to start their food trailer journey. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly tips on building your dream business. Starting a food trailer business isn't easy, but it's absolutely worth it. Remember, every big success story starts with a single step. So grab your apron, fire up the grill, and let's make your dream a reality. Until next time, keep chasing those big ideas, and I'll see you in the next video.